Well, after months and months of speculation and rumor, there is some actual news because today is finally draft day. The first round of the NFL draft tonight. As it stands, the Broncos have the number 12 pick.
Our Broncos insider, Mike-Klis, and sports reporter Scotty Gange join us live now from Broncos headquarters. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Here we go. You know, a little bit more speculation before the draft officially starts. Mike, there's a whole lot of talk about Bo Nix. You need a quarterback, and his name, as you've been reporting this week, is the most popular.
Yeah, I mean, you know, 9 News has been going with Bo Nix really since this whole process started 2 or 3 months ago. He looked like he was going to be about the 5th quarterback on the board, and the Broncos were going to pick at number 12. Probably 4 other quarterbacks were going to be off the board. They would get number 5. I think it's fortunate for the Broncos, providing no one jumps over them. There's talk that the Rams like him. They're behind him. The Raiders, they want a quarterback. They're 13 behind him. Minnesota Vikings are 11 right in front of them. They need a quarterback. So
everybody needs a quarterback.
So it's not a guaranteed thing. But Bo Nix is the guy that, you know, he's advanced. He's mature. He can read. He can get the ball out quick. He's 24. But he's the guy that seems to fit more with what Sean Payton wants out of his quarterback.
Bo has started at quarterback in 61 games in the NCAA. He will be the most experienced rookie in the history of football. Now, of course, you need a quarterback. Mike got to speak or ask Sean Payton and George Payton why they really need it so bad, and here's what they had to say.
We have to draft a quarterback. You'd say, man, it sure looks like we have to draft a quarterback, and yet it's got to be the right fit, the right one. And if we had the tip sheets as to who everyone else was taking, it'd be easier to answer that question.
What you don't want to do, Mike, is force it. And, you know, otherwise we'll be in this position next year and the years after. So you want to get the right player at 12. Our first pick we got to hit on.
Well, they do have to hit on that pick, Mike. If Bo Nix is unavailable, if perhaps they decide they don't want him, what do they do?
The latter is not going to happen, but the former may. You know, he may be gone, and if that happens, they take the best player available. Brock Bowers, a tight end, would be possible. Dallas Hunter, if he's still on the board, an edge rusher. They like Terrion Arnold, the cornerback from Alabama. And then they look at Spencer Rattler tomorrow, sometime in the 2nd round. He's a quarterback.
A South Carolina quarterback, really, really good. It's an exciting day because so many different things can happen, right? The Broncos can try to trade up and get a higher recognized quarterback, or trade down, try to get some extra picks. So we'll be following it all night long, all weekend long.
Get the quarterback! Get the quarterback!
Get a quarterback. You know, it's funny, you always hear, especially this time of year in football, you hear the best athlete available, the best athlete available. But I did look around our newsroom today, and there wasn't one. So, you know, this is different, you know, because there are a lot of good athletes available. So hopefully they can pluck one that gets fans excited too. They certainly could use that. Scotty, Mike, we'll see you with much more on the NFL draft coming up at 5 o'clock. Thanks.